Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'd like to welcome you. My name is Yvette Quale. I like to create craft tutorials for beadwork, junk journaling, paper crafting, and more. I also like to do completed journal flip-throughs and just a bunch of other stuff that I come up with. So in today's video, this is kind of a recap and a update on what's going on with me. And I thought I would share a little bit of that. So I do have some tutorial videos planned for coming up here, and hope you join me for those. I also have a flip through of the big sister here on the bottom, the blue one. So this is a set of two journals that I created from an Amy Butler inspired book. It's actually a book by Amy Butler. This is her on the cover there. And Amy is a fabric designer, and I used this piece of fabric from her collection. And I didn't know anything about her, but I found this book, and then I realized I had this piece of fabric in my stash that had her name on it, so the two kind of went together. The fabric on the background here is a Jennifer Bailey fabric. She's also a fabric designer. So I did a complete flip through of the little sister journal here, and so that has already been done. I have that one posted. Hope you guys check that out if you haven't seen it. And then here is the companion journal. It's got a tassel here, and I'll do a complete flip through of this journal in another video. So today I'm just going to kind of go over a couple things with you guys and let you know what's been going on. So I haven't posted a video in a little while. I've had a lot of things happening in my personal life. So my entire family, if you haven't joined me on my other videos, I have my daughter and her boyfriend, and my grandson lives with me, and my son has moved back home after the pandemic. He was a street poet in New Orleans, and there was really no tourism, so he came back home. So he's living with us, and my husband and I, and then of course my daughter, her boyfriend, and my grandson. So there's a lot of people in our house, a lot of schedules, and my craft room is in the middle of my home. So I have to kind of plan around everybody else's schedule. So I haven't posted in a while. I hope to get a couple videos done today and post them over the next couple days. So the other thing that's changed for me is Lindsey at nevermorecreation17.com, where I sell most of my journal supplies and journals. She is changing up the way that she is running her shop. She's taken a full-time job. So back to teaching, which is what she loves and has wanted to do. And so she is not closing her shop, she's just changing the way that she does her shop. So as a supplier, I have to change some of the ways that I present the items that I sell through her shop. So not a problem, but it does take a little while for me to come up with a concept on how I'm going to do that, because I sell things that are a little different, right? So yeah, so there's that. I'm going to go through a little bit of that today. And so let's go ahead and get started here. So I kind of just will show you what I've created and kind of what my thoughts are on how I need to present these now in Lindsey's shop. So some of the things will be available in her shop. If I'm not able to get those into a format that she is requiring now, I will go ahead and sell those in my Etsy shop. So there might be some things in there that are a little different than you will see on Lindsey's shop. So I did make these little page tabs. The idea with those, let me grab a piece of something here. So this is a little ephemera folder I started. So the idea is you take this and glue it onto a page, and they are decorated on the front and the back, and this becomes a little tab. And because they're decorated on the front and the back, when you open up your journal page, it's also decorated on the back side. So I have those that I've created in the past for Lindsey's shop. I need to figure out a way to display these. The way that she's doing her suppliers now is we need to make an ephemera holder or some kind of holder to put these in. It's too tedious for her to have a bunch of these little things, as you can imagine, coming in and keeping track of them. So I have made these, and I needed to come up with some sort of an idea on how to present them. So the suggestion that Lindsey had for how we present our items is an ephemera folder or holder. So I watched a tutorial by the Posh Paper Lady, and I came up with this. So well, I didn't come up with it. I kind of copied what she did and made it my own. But so this opens up and it has a page here. Oh, let's move this out of the way. I have a very small space here. So this opens up, and inside I have these cards that I made. Now in the past I have put those in a brown paper bag that I've made, and I did a tutorial on how to make those. Lindsey and I are discussing if this is going to still be acceptable or not. If not, they'll move over to an ephemera folder like this. So anyway, I just had to come up with how to present this. So the idea is that Lindsey will get this, she will open it up, she will show it on camera like this, and then that's done. All right, so she doesn't want something where she has to keep pulling things out. And there's a pocket in here that holds some extra ephemera. So this is kind of what I came up with. And this is my prototype, so it's a little rough. And I got a wax seal kit. Someone gifted that to me, and I really appreciate it. So I've been coming up with some wax seal things, and I really like the marbled effect that I was able to achieve on those. So that will be in there as one of the items that she'll be selling, is this ephemera folder. So I went ahead and I've made a few of them. Now these are all in the process of being finished. These have to have the wax seals put in there. But you guys know I love charms and tassels and dangles and things like that. But I'm kind of obsessed right now with these wax seals. They're really fun to make, and I've had a lot of fun doing those. So those will be available soon in Lindsey's shop when I can get those all done and sent in. So I do have some additional of the wax seals here. Oh my, I have a little avalanche going. And I thought I would show those to you. If you guys want, I can try to do a video showing you my process on those. So these are all kind of pastel colors, and I got quite a few different stamp patterns with the kit that was gifted to me. So that was someone who watches my channel, and they had put that in the notes when I got it from Amazon. So I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much for sending that to me, whoever that was. I really appreciate that. That was a lovely gesture. I was really surprised to get that in the mail. So yeah, these are kind of like pastel, nature themed. I have a whole bunch of different colors, but I'm just going to take out a couple to show you guys. So if you want a video on kind of how I do my marbling, it's very simple, but I could do a video if I can figure out how to stage that. You guys know I do live videos, so, or not live, but live recorded videos. I don't edit, so I would have to do it that way. So there's some just different ones there that you can see a sample of what I would be showing on that video. So please put in the comments if you want to have a tutorial on that, and I'd be happy to share that, of course, when I can. So the other thing I came up with was I had made a little journal. Now this box, I got this box, it wasn't decorated like this. It was just, I think, brown colored. And what I did, except this is the one I haven't finished yet. Huh, how lovely. Anyway, this is a box that I got my wax seal heads in, and the stampy part. That's a technical term, stampy part. So what I thought was I would make a little journal to fit in there. So this one I've started. I have some other one here somewhere that I've completed, but I grabbed the wrong one. So anyway, there's that. You guys, I'm winging it today. I'm sorry. Then we have the last thing I want to show you is, I make charms, right? So I like to create charms, and I have this is my system. Now you know how my brain works. So I have these charms. I hang them on an open keychain, and I hang them on a handle on one of my storage containers that's above my desk. So I've got some charms in here, and I need to know how to, or had to figure out a way to display them, because obviously the ephemera folders here will not work for the charms very well. So I did want to show you guys what I did with some of the wax seals that I made. So I made a little charm out of them, and they seem to be holding up very well. Everybody was concerned about the ring kind of pulling through the wax, but I've had one on this journal over here for a while. It's been moved around several times as I was cleaning my craft room and getting ready for this video and everything, and it's holding up just fine. So don't think there's a problem there. If you guys want to have a video on that, please let me know in the comments or email me, and I'd be happy to try to do that as well. So I came up with this little box. This again was on the Posh Paper Lady, and it was an ephemera holder, or like an embellishment box for a swap. And I really like the way that this opened up. So it just opens this way, and I'm going to put a little tab in here that says charms on it. And then it has the 3 little boxes that I made, and you just glue those down to the base. And it's pretty simple. And then in there I have the charms that I'll be selling through Lindsey's shop. So she'll be able to open this up, show this, maybe pick one up, say, look, here's this, go to the website, and I'll have pictures of everything in there. So I got this idea here to put this over the top, kind of like a candy box, you know, when you get chocolates and how it has that little paper in there to kind of protect the chocolates while they're riding around. Then I just put these little pieces of batting in there, put this over the top, close this down, and close it off. So I thought this would be a really cute little box to do that in. We're going to give it a try in Lindsey's shop, see how it, number one, how it ships, because I think it will ship okay. This is all chipboard. The box itself is just cardstock in here, so I'll pack it really well. But also, if she's sending them to someone else once they're purchased, she wants to be able to make sure that that shipping is reasonable. So we're going to give that one a try. We're going to see how that goes, and we're going to go from there. So anyway, that's kind of what's going on. My next video will be flip through, like I said, of the journals of the, well, I'm sorry, the big journal, the Big Sister journal. And again, that's just Amy Butler fabric on there. I'll go ahead and give you guys a peek to get you intrigued to check out my next video, I guess. And I just, you know, sometimes you don't need anything else, right? I mean, that's beautiful all by itself. I love how that looks, and so there's no need to zhuzh it up any more than I did here. I did put some beads around, and they're the same beads that match the beads on the other one, so that kind of ties them together. Here's the little charm. Again, that's a wax seal charm, and then I just did a triple charm there. And on the back there, the beautiful fabric again. And I'll just open this up, give you guys a little sneak peek of what's coming up, okay? So, lots of fun things ahead. Hope you guys join me in the next video for the full flip through of this journal. And, yeah, I'm also hoping to get a tutorial finished on making some seed packets that I made. So let me know in the comments if you're interested in this. So this is just cardstock, and I made a template, which is very easy. I cut it out on my scoreboard, or my, not my scoreboard, my, whatever that thing, envelope, scoreboard. And then I just took a piece of an image from a gardening book, put a little bit of Edith on there, because, I mean, Edith Holden, come on. So inside here, I was thinking about making just a couple journal cards to stick in there, or a charm or two, or something like that. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these, but yeah, DIY seed packets. If you guys want a video on a tutorial on how to make these, please comment or message me, and I will consider that for a future video. I really do appreciate your comments. I appreciate you sticking around when I haven't been around, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.